fucking Giants, dude. They blow.
Buddy.
Eagles
the Giants,
blow.
the
Eagles
Giants could be for
blow.
real
Eagles blow.
next year. Yeah, the Eagles suck. They also, not only do they suck. Hi, welcome to Moral Sportsman. It's Johnny Ankers and your boy BJFF. Cheers.
Cheers. My
Another
bad.
sober October episode. Coffee tonight.
I got Arnold Palmer. Good old Arnold Palmer.
So not only do the Eagles suck, they're horrible football to watch.
Dude, I can't believe they just did
Horrible
4
football.
fucking tush pushes in a row.
4 tush pushes in a row tonight.
Who does that? That's just, first of all, that's just insulting. Second of all, the second one, they fucking totally false started. So that's 5 yards. Like,
Dude,
I don't
it's
know.
like they swing the arm, right?
Yeah.
Or like swinging the arm down. Yeah. So the problem is, I will say, it's a very quick play, especially when everyone's huddled over and refs can't see it. You really need a guy that's like as close as possible to it, and any type of flinch, and I mean any fucking flinch, you got to call. But the problem is, you've probably seen this before too as well. It happens when a team's on the road. They do the silent count, and you'll see the right guard or left guard will do the they'll put the hand out, which means it's time to snap it for the center, and then you'll see the left tackle or any time. It doesn't even matter where it is. You'll see the left tackle pop about a half second early, and they don't call it. So like that's more egregious, technically, of a false start than that little hand motion that happens even a split second before it's snapped. But because it's the tush push and people are starting to hate it, there's more eyes on that. So I get it. It's just a disgusting football play.
Well,
I'm sick of watching it.
Doesn't that tell you even more that it's scripted? Because they're like, are we gonna ban it or are we not gonna ban it? Well, it's terrible television, so are we gonna
Grab my
ban
ashtray.
it? We should ban it because everybody hates it, and it's more of the same of trying to put something into your head of like, what do you think about the tush push? So that you can go to work and just be like, can you believe
Talk about football?
Can you believe that they did the tush push 4 fucking times? They need to ban that fucking thing. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing.
Let's be honest. People typically have an easier time going to work, and talking about that than maybe debating exit strategies of Gaza. So it's like,
I heard that war's done. I heard Trump's coming on and saying that war's done. I know this
he's
is
about to win.
episode, but
He's about to win the Nobel Peace Prize.
Fucking A, go for it.
It's gonna be.
I wish he would
if he wins the Nobel Peace Prize.
They're talking about him saying introducing the Insurrection Act so he can deploy military units to rebel against, or not rebel, to squash the.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I'm going to be honest with you.
Nope,
I'm not big on that one. Just going to throw that out there.
Like authority, and I'm not good with authority. All right.
Yeah, I just can see people just tend to forget, and we'll get back into sports. Is ruling parties change, and once precedents are set, like they were during the last administration, where you're going to use the political agencies and forces to go after your opponents. Well, we can't put that cat back in the bag, and using the military to go against, your political opponents. Now we're getting a little Pol Potty. So not a fan of that. Yeah, but back to the water cooler. That's what I want to talk about. Sports.
Sports.
Who do you think right now? Let me ask you this question. Who do you think is the best team in the NFL right now?
That is really hard fucking question, actually. Like,
it is.
Because right off the rip, 2 weeks ago, I would have said the Buffalo Bills. But now.
Yeah.
Like, even after their win over Miami, like, what the fuck? Why are you playing down to your competition to the point where you lose? Like, you lost the New England game. Buffalo Bills
gonna beat themselves a bit. You know what? To be fair, fair is fair. And you hate Diggs. He torched us. He fucking torched us, and he had that. It's funny. Someone goes, man, because he had motivation for the first time in years.
He had motivation.
Someone was like,
he was making the plays. That was the thing that everybody disregarded. When he was with the Bills, he didn't make the plays. He fucking dropped the ball in key situations when the game when the game was not on the line, he made those fantastic catches. When the game was on the line, dropped every single fucking one of them. He sucked.
People were like, "Man, if he had that much intensity, about coming back and beating Buffalo in Buffalo as he did back when he was in the playoffs against the Chiefs, we would have won Super Bowls by now."
No shit.
And he's a not an uncommon tale of receivers with drama and being the center of attention and everything's about me type of thing. That's happening everywhere. AJ Brown, Eagles. I mean, that's kind of part of the position in a way. But I gotta say, man, I said this before the season, and you were giving me shit. Run the tape that the Patriots were going to be the biggest threat to the Bills, and that Drake May is probably the closest thing I've seen in our division, at least, to what could go up against Josh Allen and beat him. And he played better than Josh. He outplayed Josh, especially in the
I
fourth quarter. The fourth quarter, he was dude. In the fourth quarter, Drake May was 14 for 15, including that one pass that he threw while Daquan Jones had him like by the collar and just at the last second before his knee hit the ground, got the ball off, threw it to Diggs. Shaq Thompson missed the tackle, 13-yard gain, first down. Like it should have been a 10-yard loss. It was a 13-yard gain for a first down. And I mean, the game didn't look like it was going our way either way. That pretty much sealed it for me. I watched it out here by myself. And I'm like, I was like, should I just rip it now? Nope. Just kept believing something would happen. But I mean, played out of his mind. It's not going to happen every week, but I almost on your like case, like it might have been even after the first game. I mean, they were horrible for 3 quarters. So I didn't
yeah.
think the Bills were ever really the best team in the league, even if they did have, the best record.
But for the best team in the league, man, 4 weeks, past 4 weeks.
So I think we're technically on to right now week 6.
It's
Tonight's week
fucking.
6.
You know what's baffling to me, and I know I'm not answering the question, but that Jacksonville has to be in the fucking conversation. Baffles me. Baffles me. Like they have
Did
to
you?
be in the conversation. They have to be.
Yeah,
It doesn't make any fucking sense, but they have to be in
I
the conversation.
I woke Bear up laughing at the Trevor Lawrence game-winning touchdown so hard while it was happening. I,
Watch this. Watch
and
this. Watch this.
and I literally and it took like probably a full minute before they finally showed the replay, and she's half asleep, and I'm like, no, 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 but really, what? It's fucking funny, and she's just like, I don't want that to bed because it was funny. I feel like she watched it in the moment with me. I was dying because at first I was like, no, no, I'm just dying laughing. The Jaguars somehow find a way to win these games. They got a good defense. They're picking the ball off. That 99-yard interception return off Mahomes probably was the game changer, really. Um, the Chiefs were getting the refereeing. I don't want to go too far down the wheel on this one because it's fuck them all. That's what we've always said. If you want to believe it's scripted like you do, and many people think it's somewhat rigged. I mean, that Trevor Lawrence interception that gave the Chiefs the ball at the 15. I mean, his receiver got tackled. His receiver was literally bodied out of the play. They threw it right to where he was going to be, where the Chiefs guy was standing, and just like, nothing to see here. Mahomes, go ahead, get the ball at the 15. Baffling to me how,
Yeah.
and it's to me, it's good that it's great that the Chiefs are losing those games because even though they are getting the calls, somehow teams are beating them. Um, I would put the Jags. I'd probably put them in the top 5. I mean,
You got to be in the conversation. That's all I'm saying.
it's
I
like
didn't say
it's
they were
like
the
Trevor
best,
Lawrence
but
is
they
if
have to be there.
he's yeah, you compared him to Josh Allen not too long ago, and I'm seeing more of those traits on It's a Beautiful Disaster. It's like it works, but it's as a
It's
Jags
Josh
diehard, which I don't know
McCool.
how many there are. Maybe there's like 16, 17 real diehard Jags fans out there. But
Yeah.
to those dozen or so people, watching a game with Trevor Lawrence is probably a lot like how you used to watch Josh Allen, where you're like, he's going to do amazing shit. And then halftime, you're like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? And the game winning play had all of it.
Yeah.
It was, oh my God, he got stepped on. What a Jags play. How to lose a game by having our quarterback stepped on. Get up. The Chiefs didn't even like know what the fuck was going on. Like stumbled, like had this moment
Yeah.
where he was like
Almost
standing and then
fell over. Got
gets up.
back up.
He's like, oh, 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 oh. Like, I'm alive. Dive. I was dying. The whole thing was just poetry to me.
That shit was
And it
hilarious.
was against the Chiefs to beat them. It was awesome. Just fucking moment of the year to me so far, personally. At least just of a play that's like I've never seen anything like that before in my life. It's fucking hilarious, and it happened against the Chiefs. It is awesome.
But doesn't that show what I was talking about a little bit?
Yeah.
He's got the grit to do it. He's just gotta
Yeah. Oh yeah.
lean into it a little bit more because that was
Yeah.
pitiful.
Yeah.
You need
I,
to spin out of that on your hand and keep running like
it,
Josh Allen would do and not fall
yes.
down
He
twice.
didn't he didn't he didn't look as elegant or as powerful. He just looked like, "Oh shit."
I gotta
Like
win this
literally
game.
almost out of like a comedy movie that's like in a war zone or something like that, where it's like Mr. Bean and it's like he just pops up and there's just bombs going off all around him. He's like, oh, I guess I'll go this way. And it just that was Trevor Lawrence's touchdown.
That's awesome. Yes,
Mr.
it
Bean
was.
goes to Iraq.
That's awesome. Oh, fuck.
So I'll say
Who else would be up in the top 5 for you?
the Lions,
Well, yeah, they're blowing people out like always.
because they had that
Dan
shitty
Campbell
start.
don't give a
Week
fuck.
no, week one's a liar, and I mean, they just have a like if Hutchinson's healthy and their defense, they have a lot of momentum of like success recently and a lot of the same players and they keep, you know what I mean? They have different coaches, but it hasn't really seemed like it mattered. Like Dan Campbell's just, he's how do you not want to play for a guy like that? Like compared to a fucking wet blanket like McDermott. It's so funny. Like the total contrast of what motivates their teams. And I'm not gonna say they're a top five team to me, but like how crazy good are the Colts? I mean, the Colts, maybe they are. I mean, they probably are a top five team.
You know who else has got okay, I keep going about the Colts. I got another one after the Colts.
I mean, I don't even have too much.
Daniel
It's
Jones is on the Colts, right? That's
Indiana
Danny Dimes?
Jones,
Danny Dimes?
again, a big quarterback. It's just like this has been in the last couple of years have been like just consistent rebirths or like, regeneration of careers with quarterbacks that everyone wrote off and said they sucked. Darnold, Daniel Jones, fucking Baker, which
Whoa,
spoiler alert,
who wrote off
I
Baker?
think I think the Bucks are the best team, and they're not even fully healthy because they got the best quarterback playing the NFL right now. My preseason MVP pick, my Super Bowl headed towards prediction, and the first one to win their division, Baker fucking Mayfield and the Bucks. So yes, go ahead. What was your other team?
Fucking I hate to sound like Chris Collinsworth, but that's how I'm gonna sound in a little bit.
Oh no.
Dak's playing pretty good, man.
Oh, you like Dak Prescott?
I don't like Dak Prescott, but he's playing pretty good. At least
He's
his team,
money.
at least his team's playing pretty good.
Honestly, probably the best I've ever seen Dak play.
No shit.
I mean, let's think about that too as well. He's doing it without CD Lamb. You know what's it's great though is the Cowboys when they're like getting like downtrodden because usually every year it's like the Cowboys, they always have to talk about the Cowboys because this is the year that they're going to win it. And then going into this year, they're all like, they're going to suck. They're going to win like four games. Their coach is a jackass. Micah's gone.
Yeah.
Dak's going to, suck, would just be, whatever. And their offense is unbelievable. Now their defense is horrendous. So it's why they're not going to be a good football team, but they are a hell of a watch. I actually enjoy watching on TV the Dallas Cowboys more than I enjoy watching the Bills offense. What the fuck's wrong with that? What happened with that? The Bills offense is vanilla. It's
Well, it's
just the
the beginning
same
of the
thing
it's the
over and
beginning
over
of the
again.
season. It's the Bills. Beginning of the season, you don't know what the fuck to come
You
no
know,
middle of November. Josh Allen's like, all right, it's time to actually play. And
yeah,
just fucking murders.
they usually roll in September. They
That,
have bad months in October, and then by November they kind of start figuring it out.
that's what
But they,
fucked me every single year in fantasy football with Josh fucking Allen.
yeah,
October. Because I
yeah,
missed
October's a bad month.
4 weeks of Josh Allen fucking just fucking me. And then November hits, and okay, I'm 4 games down. Great. But I come back and fuck, just ass.
Your team is lives and breathes by that Joshua Allen and Degen. Uh,
Yeah.
who was it? Collinsworth was doing the game. and they said something like 70% of the time the Bills line up in like the single back behind the center, they run. 70% they line up in the shotgun, they
They
pass.
pass.
So it's like they know they like project that they're okay with it, like other teams knowing what they're gonna do, but then they don't actually really execute it, or maybe they just don't have like the personnel to really execute it. Like again, that's one game. Hats off to the Patriots. They had a lot of motivation going into that one. Stephon Diggs fucking just torched. Drake May had his best game ever, and
Drake
we
May can
sucked.
play
And
under
we
the
still
light.
only lost. And we
Drake
still
May.
only lost at a last second field goal. So like the Bills should have been blown out by 3 touchdowns in that game. But the old Tom Brady Patriots would have beat us by probably 4 touchdowns that game. And we still only lost by a last second field goal. So all is not lost. Um, the problem I would have, or what I would say is why I don't think the Bills really should be even considered in like, top team ish is just it's not looked great since like literally the Jets game, and it's been 3 games. And the first 3 quarters of the year, you're getting blown out. It was by Lamar, but still. I gotta say, probably if I say like, okay, the best 2 teams are gonna be playing in the national championship right now, like it's invite only, like the old BCS days, it's just 1 versus 2. I'd probably say it would be the Bucks versus the Colts. And that Super Bowl, by the way, if it did happen, would be crazy. But I feel like it won't get that many people to a TV set.
I don't see why it wouldn't. Both of those are high caliber
I mean,
quarterbacks, and both of those are fucking
football fans would watch it,
dominant.
yes.
Yeah,
Like common fans, like the everyday. But I'm just saying, like even like around the world, like, you gotta understand, like the big brands of football still mandate of like how many viewers. Like Mahomes Super Bowl is going to get views all the time because every little kid in high school and middle school are dressing with Mahomes haircuts and
Blah.
15 jerseys. So you know. And the Eagles are kind of popular now too, especially in this region. It's they keep getting better. Kids are bandwagoners. So like I mean, a Bucks Colts Super Bowl, as unlikely as it may seem, right now, you know, they might be the 2-1 seeds come the end of the fucking year with the divisions they have and the way they're playing. Although the Colts have to go through Trevor Lawrence in their division.
I don't know, man. I don't know what because I mean, fucking Seattle's playing good. Fucking Packers are playing good.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of teams that you're leaving out. I feel like
Well, the Packers, they're they have a good defense, and I have been a Jordan Love truther for a while.
they need Josh
But
Jacobs back.
yeah, yeah. Well, he'll play.
He'll play. All right.
Yeah, he's playing.
All right.
They were just on bye.
Ah,
But the problem is to me is like Jordan Love, and I've been like a truther of his for a while. Like halfway through last year, I was like, man, I don't know. It just feels as if like there's not really a total it. Like he could go off any given week, but he's the type of player where big game, big spot kind of shies away. He had that one. I mean, he had that one and now infamous night game against Dallas. That the tie 40-40.
edited a tie. Great.
It was his own coach's fault for playing for a tie, I guess. I don't know. It was kind of bizarre. The way it all happened. Like it was like, well, better than losing, which technically it is, but not really. And it just kind of seemed like the coach was telling you, I don't really trust this guy to sling it in there to get
Yeah.
the win. So we're gonna do whatever we can. Like if we get it, that's great. If it opens up, it's fine. But he was honestly be like, it's okay, J Love, just take the tie.
Yeah.
Don't like that.
I don't like
Don't
that at
like don't like that. So I can't put them at my top right now.
Yeah, that's
Playing for fucking ties against Dallas.
not against that fucking team. Jesus Christ.
Hey, shit, Dallas might be okay. I mean, there's just every year, there's a team that just comes out of nowhere in the beginning and then either fizzles or is just great the rest of the year. And then there's always a team with a big late rush. Let's just take a minute here to pour one out for all of the Ravens fans who have been so nice to me over the years on Twitter. I just got to say, man, 1-4 start with the Detroit Lions coming up on the schedule this weekend. Doesn't look like Lamar's playing, so We can go ahead and chalk it up as a 1-5 record heading into your bye week. I just got to say, I feel so terribly sorry for all of your fans and the entire city of Baltimore. Go fuck yourself.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck you, Jerry Coleman, you fucking loser. Thank you. All
Okay.
right. What do you have to say about the Ravens?
Jerry Coleman is fucking aiming for a bruising. The Ravens,
Fuck that guy.
I am glad that I traded Derrick Henry because they can't do shit.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, but not great. Him and Saquon, they're like, that's it. They're old. They can't do it anymore.
Evidently, I don't know what the hell happened. Uh, Henry's throwing tantrum, Lamar's fucking rage quitting, and then my leg hurts. So he's probably going to be done for another 2-3 games so that he can say, "Well, it's not my fault. I wasn't in for half the season."
I honestly totally believe that conspiracy, especially the fact when they looked at their schedule and they're like, okay, we got to play Houston, who, I mean, up until that game, they're not good, but their defensive front's nasty. Like they got a really good defense. Like they would, Lamar would have been like, if I'm a little hurt, not playing.
Yeah,
Oh, and then we got the Lions after that,
not playing.
not playing. I'll see you after the bye week when we play the Bears.
Yeah,
It's like,
I'm going up against Aiden Hutchinson. Go fuck yourself.
and think about this too as well, Beach. So let's say this: they're 1-5, right?
Yeah,
No, I don't. I would guarantee if you look this up, no team who's ever started 1-5 has made the playoffs. Okay, like I can almost guarantee that fact. It would be just too hard. Um, that would be their story in his MVP case, even though he missed 2 games. Would be like the heroic, you know, warrior Lamar Jackson who was hurt. He's still playing hurt, and he comes back and he brings them all the way to the playoffs. And like, there you go. There's his third MVP award. So it's almost like they have this little script in their minds. But to me, it's like, man, they might just be cooked. They might
four,
just be fucking cooked.
four.
4 teams.
Actually, 4 teams, and one was rather recent.
Who the hell went to the playoffs after starting 1-5?
According to AI, okay, is
Mm,
2024 Los Angeles Rams, 2018 Dallas Cowboys, 2015 Kansas City Chiefs, and another unknown team to achieve this rare feat. What?
that sounds promising. The unknown team. All right, here's a simple one. I kind of feel like I remember the Rams, but do this simple thing. Look this
All
up
right,
on your
so
laptop, wherever.
Reddit says 2012 Commanders, 2018 Colts, and 2015 Chiefs.
Okay, so 3 teams ever.
Yep.
Just simply look up on Wikipedia the 2015 Chiefs and verify. Even though Reddit, I kind of trust Reddit. Well, shit, I got to take a shot of coffee. It's Silver October.
15 Chiefs.
Well, now I'm out of coffee. I guess I should start drinking beer. Okay, so let's say it's 3 teams ever, and Lamar Jackson, if healthy, is an electric fucking player. I personally want him to come back for my own selfish reasons. Is that I got him in 2 fucking fantasy leagues, and
1-5.
actually in both leagues, I do have Sam Darnold as my backup. So he's been more than efficient as a backup. Might end up being the starter.
Started 1-5, went to 11-5.
So they won 10 straight to make the
10
playoffs.
straight. Miami, bitch.
Oh, Jalen Hurts overthrow. Eagles are bad. Eagles are bad. They're about to lose to the Giants. There's a lot of time left, but they're bad. They're about to lose to the Giants.
What's the score?
Jackson Dart's the truth. 20-17.
Oh, it's still.
Third quarter. Well, they just started the second half. Maybe the Giants got it first. I don't know, but the Eagles just threw a bomb from their own 5-yard line. Jalen Hurts overthrew Devontae Smith by about, well, I'd say about 5 yards, maybe 3 to 5 yards. They will be punting.
Damn.
And Jackson fucking Dart and all of his aura will be getting the ball back.
At around the
So let's say, all right. So we covered those clowns, the Ravens. What more could be really said about the Chiefs? Let's say who is a fantasy player or any player for that matter that has has given you a little bit of hope when it seemed like they might have been a bust, or just a player that surprised you?
I will I will ride or die on this player, all right?
Okay.
And I've been with this player since the inception of
Mhm.
this league, and that is my boy, Hunter fucking Henry. That boy came out of the gate, and he is just fucking catching the ball, and Drake
Yeah.
May keeps slinging the ball, and it's fucking I mean, he didn't get that much because Stephon Diggs had to go and show his nutsack on all over Buffalo, but Hunter Henry, hell yeah, that's my boy, and
Yeah.
I love that dude.
He's been
Not
great.
more than once has he fucking won me the game, so
Yeah.
I will I think he is a good 2nd year, and I think that would be my player, yeah.
Yeah. I like it. I mean, Hunter Henry's he's got the build. He's finally got a legitimate quarterback to throw in the ball. Any tight end that's like that is for a player of Drake May's. It's good to have, for a development of a quarterback to have a consistent fucking tight end who can catch.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even have this guy on my team, but I think by far the biggest surprise for the Bills is how good Dalton Kincaid has been this year. Uh,
Breakout
like,
year?
I mean, every game, like, I don't
Over
recall.
100 yards last game.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't recall that many. Like, and he had the first touchdown of the year, and then he scored again, I believe the week after, but he's got more touchdowns already this year than he had all of last year. So like he has definitely grown a bit of communication with, Josh, or the relationship, whatever. Um and to me, it's like they roll with those three tight ends a lot. They have the three tight end set out there a lot, and he's just a great weapon. The one thing I worry about him is when he gets overused and overhit, he seems to start wearing down quicker than a tight end probably should, because he's a little small for a tight end. But that's kind of to be expected. I'll say this on my own team, even though it's not really like a breakout guy, but surprised at how good and valuable he is after having a little problem to start the season. Quinshon Judkins, the running back from the Browns.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta probably start consistently starting him over Saquon. Like, if it wasn't a league where we had so many flexes, and I have Quinshon Judkins in my other league, like, I'll probably have to start him over. I'm already starting him over Travion Henderson, who I thought was going to be better, and they're both the Ohio State kids. But Judkins is like, I watched most of the 9:30 game when they played in London, Browns Vikings, and it was just like, dude, this dude, he's unbelievable. He can catch, run, he's quick, he runs hard, he can cut, he can run up the middle, he can run to the side. I'm like, hey, he's a piece of shit human, of course, but man, that boy can run the ball. So pleasantly happy with him. Obviously, in DGen, I get to keep him forever if I'd like, or hose somebody, fleece someone to get him. It's funny. I almost got him from one of the Booze brothers, or I almost shipped him over to them for, I don't know, a running back that wasn't, like a middle aged running back's not great, but a starter somewhere. I can't remember who it was, a first round pick for next year, and Jackson Dart.
Oh.
I was like, I don't really need Jackson Dart, but I love it. And I get your first round pick next year. Like, that'd be pretty cool. But I'm like, I'm gonna see how he does, and I decided to keep him. So
You
I
could
got
add
the four
Jackson
horse.
Dart.
I know he's got so much whiz. Look at him. He's another run for Jackson Dart, 7 yard gain. The coolest thing about watching this, I can't believe this has become the Jackson Dart show, but I love it. The coolest thing about him is, like, when you watch him play, he has he has almost like, not the size, but like he's got the ability of like Josh Allen to just tuck the ball and run, but then always run with the head up, and see kind of where I have to shift. And in the pocket, even though he kind of breaks the pocket a little early, he'll get better at that as the years go on. He still is able to, like I saw earlier in the game, they should have had him 3-4 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and he's stopping, turning, twisting, running, and then by the time he gets away from everybody, everyone's already behind him. He's got wide open lane to run for like a 6-7 yard first down. Like, it's just with that early. and to be a running quarterback like that, but not look like frenetic. Like Jesus Christ, Trevor Lawrence is in his sixth year. He still looks totally bewildered out there half the time. And and watching Jackson Dart, this is his like third NFL game, and he's just like,
Trevor Lawrence looks
just
like Tom Brady at the end trying to run for first down.
bro, I still cannot get over that game-winning touchdown run he had against the Chiefs. Incredible entertainment.
Oh
But
shit!
that's ugly football that somehow wins. The Giants are exciting football that somehow loses.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, there's an art of winning, and the
What's
Eagles
that
have it with
coach's
their little
name?
gay
Drabel?
tush push, but what's that?
What's that coach's name? Drabel?
Brian Dable.
Dable. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that coach is just cursed.
He's a douchebag. I
Oh,
mean, I would say I wouldn't say douchebag. He's a hard ass. And but he was a hard ass, on either Daniel Jones and whoever else they had, Russell Wilson this year. He was just
Josh
like,
Allen.
dude,
Does
fuck
he
this
even like?
guy.
Does it
He
even
probably
like?
was he was a bit of a hard ass on Josh Allen, I'm assuming. In the rookie year, he probably had a couple talking to him. And the way he looks at Jackson Dart, he's just like, man, I fucking love you. We could lose every game for the rest of the year, get another high draft pick next year, but at least we got you. Like, and that's a job saver. They might fire the GM, but if they truly believe in Dable and he could show, like, dude, we got a star here. To be fair, their number one receiver, a huge game changer, Malik Neighbors, out for the year, tore his
Yep.
fucking ACL. What they really need to do is they got to get rid of that fucking turf in MetLife, and we have to play there at least once a year because we play the Jets. That turf is cursed. That turf is an ACL killer. It's like proven that their turf causes more soft tissue injuries than any other type of turf, and they just whatever.
No
Like,
shit.
oh
I didn't
yeah,
know that. I didn't know that.
that's why. That's why. Like, I mean, first of all, the NFLPA should step in. The Players Association just be like, we refuse to let players go on any field that uses this type of turf. That's why they're always like, we love grass. The Bills' new stadium is going to be grass,
Yeah.
and that's Josh and McAfee had that joke, haha. We love grass. I love grass too. Speaking of, fuck it, I'll fire it up.
I love grass too. All right.
McAfee's like, yeah, we got the medicinal grass down here in Florida. Don't worry, we got to get a card from somebody. But MetLife, I mean, you look at it. I mean, if you watch the game, it just looks like trash, Jersey trash. Like it doesn't even like line up properly in some spots. Like the grass is discolored in one area than another. Oh my God, Jackson Dart just went full missile mode. Did he get the first down? The first down. That's a horrible spot, but they gave it to him. Dude, he literally just running to the side, first down marker. There's like six guys, his own players and other players included. He just goes full missile towards it. Oh, he got it. That's a meme.
That's
Look,
a
I'll send that one to you after we wrap up. That is funny. Dart goes full missile mode. About to score another tutty. About to go up 10.
Jesus.
But yes, MetLife is horrible. Any kind of that type of turf is just kind of been like proven recently of like, and players will say all the time, like, we fucking hate playing there. You know, it's not real grass. Anything, there's not many stadiums that are still grass, especially, fucking indoor stadiums, but
Yeah.
they have different types of turf.
Yeah.
That shit's just the cheapest.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
it looks like it just,
They
you can just
hired
look at it.
They hired Giovanni from the docks to build up the
If you
stadium.
can see,
So,
yeah, if you can see the squares, the individual squares that are like a puzzle piece, that's not like high performance. Oh my God, Scatterboo, dude, this is such a fun team to watch. I wish they won more football games. Scatterboo just went full missile mode too. They're
that
nuts.
is nuts.
You know what they're like the Eagles version of the exciting whites.
That's awesome. They are though. They're fucking. They're.
It's Scatterboo and
You
Dart,
know
man.
what? Fuck
Dude,
my brain. Let's go.
he just sent a player, a linebacker, just
Straight back.
and then this keeps going. Here we go. First and Scattaboo from the 2. We'll give you live coverage here. Hand to Scattaboo. Ended someone's clavicle, and he's over the goal line. Oh, like he doesn't stop. Oh, they marked him short, and then he kept going, and he's in the end zone. That's a bad call. He's in the end zone. Holy shit. Oh, Jackson Dart just got caught celebrating a non-touchdown. Okay.
Are they going to review
All
that?
right. I don't know. I mean, you can clearly see him reach over the goal line. I mean, and he hadn't stopped yet. That's easily that they should give that to him. If they review it, and then they knocked the ball out afterwards. It was like a fumble, but they got it. I don't know. Dude, yeah, that's a touchdown. I mean, he never stopped. His feet never stopped moving. There's only 2 or 3 Eagles fans on this just scatterbushing.
Wild week 5 predictions. What do you got?
Week 6,
Week 6 predictions.
right?
Sorry.
Yeah,
No,
week
week
6.
5.
Week 6. We're 5 games in. Yep, they gave it to Scattaboo, and now Brian Dable looks like he wants
That
to
up.
make out with him. Oh, actually, he's giving him a pep talk about something, and then just hit his bald ass head on Scattaboo's helmet. I'm officially. It pains me to do it because I love Baker Mayfield and the Bucks so much. I think my second favorite team my favorite team in the NFC is the Giants. Shout out Turks and Caicos. You got a fun team to watch. Fucking Scattaboo, and they did a backflip. Come on, come on. How many fullback running backs do you know headbutt their bald coach and do a backflip? That's I mean that's Turk and Caicos' team written
That's
all over
for
it.
real. All over it.
Bald backflips, white. It's yes, yes. All it's missing is Travis Kelce on there so he can have Taylor Swift,
Oh,
and that is
Jesus.
and that is all he needs. Taylor's like, I want to go to New York. He's like, I want to play with those exciting whites, Scatterboo and Dart. Chiefs missed the playoffs this year, and Kelsey goes to the Giants. There's your bold prediction for next year. We'll see if that one happens. All right, bold prediction for week 6. I think the Packers are like a 14-point favorite this weekend against the Joe Flacco led Bengals. I think that's who they play. Not only will the Bengals cover that spread with Joe Flacco, who, by the way, just arrived in the building like yesterday, and he's playing a game on Sunday.
Oh, take Flacco over whatever. Take Flacco,
The the
Chase, take them all over.
Packers are a better team, soup to nuts, but 14-point favorites. That's a college line.
To a Super Bowl champion.
Imagine, yes.
Like
Imagine the thought of then like Joe being like, okay, so here's what I do. I'm old. I'm not going to move, but I know I'm a lot better and experienced than that literal career backup that you guys had in here before. Browning.
yeah.
I get to go from playing for the
The
Browns,
Browns.
whose best receiver is a tight end named David Njoku, and whose real best receiver is Jerry Judy.
Yeah.
Or the running back, yeah, or the running back, or whatever.
Oh,
Or I can go play with the Bengals with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins and I think Gesicki's or something. He's okay, but those 2 receivers,
yeah.
yeah, I'd call that an upgrade. And he should be motivated enough to be like, well, I just got traded for next to nothing.
So I do want to say
Might as well.
I called the teams. I just had the wrong quarterback. Because I said Shadur was going to go to the Bengals.
Yes.
I had the right teams, had the wrong quarterback.
Yes.
This
And
fucking
I gotta say, it's funny you brought it up because I gotta say, I get why the Brown like that'd have been a troll by the Browns. Their thought process is we did exactly what we kind of planned to do, which was be bad enough to start with Joe Flacco. Like we got rid of Kenny Pickett because he's Kenny Pickett.
Sure.
So we're gonna play Joe. He's probably gonna suck because he's old and our team sucks. And then we're gonna be able to justify trading him and starting one of the rookies. And since we drafted Dylan Gabriel first, and shit, there's no proof that says he's not better than Shador. So there's nothing really to say at the pro level, you
I
know.
do like your conspiracy on this, though.
So then they're like, all right, well, if Dylan Gabriel sucks dick, then for like 4 or 5 games, then we'll throw Shador out there. And at this point, they're just racking up losses. They're just racking up losses, getting ready for next year's quarterback draft, or one of the two running back or quarterbacks hits, one of the two rookies hits. You trade the other one at the end of the year too, or in the offseason.
But
Now you figured
what
out that
did
you
you
have
tweet
one
out?
or none.
What did you tweet out during the Cleveland game?
What did I tweet out?
Who's
Oh,
the who's the
Stefanski
is that the coach?
is the coach. Yeah, I
Yeah.
said, maybe Stefanski actually realized that Dylan Gabriel was the franchise quarterback, or more of a franchise quarterback than Shador. Who could have thought that?
And just to bring a little bit money into the Browns, they fucking bring Shador Sanders in so that they can bring
It's
prime time.
brilliant. And honestly, Dylan Gabriel, to his credit, has been a professional about the whole thing because, like, literally no one would have talked to him until it got to the point that he was playing
Yeah.
over Shador. To me, I don't know, maybe he doesn't feel the way or he could say he feels the way, but in a way, I think it's great for him because in normal circumstances, if they didn't draft Shador and he was the only rookie there, he's getting all those questions. He's getting all the heat. He's getting the pressure put on him. He had no pressure. No one wanted to talk to him. He had all the motivation. He had all the motivation to be like, okay. Is
I'm
anyone?
here.
No one? Oh,
Oh,
okay. No one wants to talk to me? Bet. Fucking watch this. I'm gonna go out there and win this
hold
fucking
my
job
beer,
from
bitch.
tiny ass hands Pickett and old ass Flacco and legendary Shador.
Legendary.
I'm just sitting in the cut, being Dylan Gabriel. But watch this. I'm left-handed, by the way. I totally didn't know that until I started watching them play. I was like, oh, I didn't know Gabriel's a lefty.
We
That's
got two
funny.
now.
I'm
Got
like, I didn't
Tua
realize
and
that.
him.
Yeah. It's something so weird about watching a left-handed thrower. I don't know. It's just especially when it's like going, and it's the same thing for like you're watching on TV. Like if a right-handed thrower is on the left side of the field, like his back's to you. But for some reason, like when it's going the other way with a lefty, it just looks like I'm like, why? Oh yeah, it's just everything a little backwards. But
Hey,
shit, I'm rooting for the kid. Honestly, I hope he looked okay. You can't expect a lot out of a rookie who starts his first game in London and can't even have his parents there because they don't have passports. Did you hear that?
no.
First NFL game,
Damn.
and Dylan Gabriel's parents are like, "Well, how are we supposed to know?" And they're like, "Man, you like think a little bit of ahead. Like, it takes like a couple months for it to come in. Just get your passports
Yeah.
in hopes of maybe my son, a little confidence in your own son that he might be the starter of this team
That's going to
over
London.
Corey, like even they probably thought Shador was going to get the start over him. What the fuck? Get your passports before the season started, Gabriel family. It's just, I mean, I felt bad for. I mean, imagine your first NFL start, and your parents who probably have been to all your games when you've played can't go because the knuckleheads didn't get their passports. Uh,
I would have let them live that down forever.
oh, like
Forever.
hey, plus, I mean, imagine
Oh,
I'm
you
rooting for
need
the kid,
you need
right?
another house payment? Oh, remember when you didn't come to my first game as an NFL quarterback?
I thought
Oh,
Mhm. I thought nightmare scenario for a moment. I'm glad it didn't happen. It gets like a season ender while he's over
oh
there on
Jesus
on the
Christ.
on the Tottenham turf, and it's like, bro, like then the parents are like,
Oh my god. It's his
and
only game.
yeah, but he's good and he will be playing.
Yeah.
I don't even know who they play this weekend. The Browns, but hopefully the Gabriels will be there. But yeah, I'm on your side. You'd never let them live
They
that
play the
down.
Steelers. Dylan
Okay,
Gabriel against the Steelers.
in Pittsburgh or
Yeah,
in
in Pittsburgh.
that'll probably be an easy Steelers dub. Myles Garrett against Aaron Rodgers. I'm expecting very similar to the last time we saw Aaron Rodgers, because I think the Steelers had a bye last week. So last time was in London or Ireland,
Yeah.
because Aaron Rodgers in his Guinness game, quick release, half a second, 1 second, drop back, not getting sacked. So I expect a lot of that. Calvin Austin's banged up, so it'll be a big DK Metcalf game.
I have a theory
I
about
like
Aaron Rodgers.
DK Metcalf overs in that a lot.
You want to hear my theory about Aaron Rodgers?
I would love to.
He's staying in the league long enough to take over Dan Marino, and
Well,
that's why he's
take
got
over
Dan Marino.
Dan Marino's touchdown record?
Take Marino over, whatever the fuck it is, because he's getting the quick release down. He's fucking realized that he can't
Oh,
run in the pocket, and now he's like, oh, I got this niche. Now let me go fucking chase that fucking torch.
well, I think he's probably already passed Marino in career touchdowns. The only player with more touchdowns is, I think, Brady.
Well,
It might be though.
I think those numbers are skewed too, though, bro. Like the fucking game has completely changed, and
Yeah.
like fucking isn't there like 3 more games since when Dan Marino was playing now?
There's 2 more games at least, I think. What did they used to play? 15 games? I
I
think
thought
16
so.
was kind of the standard for a decent amount of time. But they switched to 17 probably within the last 3 or 4 years. So
So what are we doing?
yeah, no, they're definitely like single season records too as well. That's you know, it's going to turn into, especially if they flip to an 18 game season, records are going to be now considered long term about averages, um, as opposed to actual numbers. Get ready for that. That's why true to its
That's
true
why
to
everybody's
its
getting into
boringness. I
the
was going to say baseball.
gambling.
I
Baseball?
was going to say people get into baseball because baseball is baseball.
It's a
I
law of
mean,
averages.
obviously the steroid era is a little different and skewed for home runs, but I actually enjoyed that era. But a 300 hitter is a 300 hitter, right? If you hit the ball 3 times out of 10 in 2025 and 1925, you're essentially the same type of player. It's the same game. It's obviously changed a lot, but baseball's always been based on averages. Sure, the single season home run record. Like, did you know, when we get on to baseball for a minute, because I've actually enjoyed watching the baseball playoffs personally. They've been exciting. They've been good games. Go Jays. They've uh Roger Maris, when he hit the 61st home run back in 61, I believe it was him versus Mickey Mantle, the two, great movie by the way, 61, with Barry Pepper, and I think Thomas Jane is the guy's name. He plays Mickey Mantle. Barry Pepper plays Roger Maris, and everyone loved Mantle. He was the favorite, the pretty boy, the heartthrob, and Maris was angry and Western and smoked. He was brash, but Maris was the one who ended up hitting the 61st home run. But he passed Babe Ruth, and especially at that time, Babe Ruth was still such an icon of the sport,
Yeah.
that because Maris had more games than Babe Ruth did to get to 61, he forever lived with that record book with an asterisk. They didn't even remove the asterisk in the history books till after Maris died.
No shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And it's bullshit. And then of course he would go on to, say even like, it's harder now. Like, than back in Babe's day. Like, sorry, it's better pitchers, and it wasn't really even until fucking Sosa and McGuire and all of them even came close to Maris's record of 61, because
Yeah.
they were all juiced.
Yeah.
And then I think,
Hard.
Aaron Judge might have hit, I think, 62 last year or something like that. He broke the American League record, which was Roger Maris. Um, it's just like that's baseball though. Like, yeah, they have more games now, but it truthfully is harder, than what I mean, guys that throw heat these days. The problem with baseball as well is like I'm amazed that there's still great hitters. I guess there's just shitty pitchers, but there's just guys that consistently just throw over 100 miles an hour, like throughout innings at a
I
time.
was watching something and they were saying like within point 0.6 seconds, you need to know whether you're swinging or not.
Yeah, it's like when you line up to hit, like you're basically every single time you're going into the motion like you are going to hit the ball. You're already starting that motion, but then you have to decide as it's in that split second, am I going to follow through or not, or am I going to do one of those?
That fucking sounds like
But
it
then
wax on your
still
tendons.
they still hit it.
Yeah, they still hit the fucking ball. Going
Now
100 miles an hour.
their gloves are obviously made to absorb the shock, right? I was telling this to Barry the other night when we were watching. I was like, but if like you and I were to try to hit one of those balls at 100 miles an hour with a wooden bat, our
Oh,
hands are like it's literally like it's
oh
it's
yeah.
it's
You wouldn't be able to run right because your hands would be
yeah.
fucking shaking.
Like there, and I saw because there was like a replay that the guy hit, it's on the inside barrel, so it didn't hit the meat of the barrel, it hit like a little lower,
Oh
and you could
god.
see even in the slow mo, you could see it like jiggle, like it like he hits it and he got a hit out of it, but you could see it like. I'm like, do you know how hard that probably fucking like actually hurts? But the adrenaline's pumping so much that that guy doesn't feel anything right now, and he's
Until
just
he hits like
immediately
a
hits it, boom, off the first base. It's
yeah.
just like I'm like that
Then he
would
hits the first
kill
base
us.
like fuck. Ah.
Like I played baseball for a while, use the metal bats, but you get called a stinger. Like you
Oh
get it on
yeah.
the inside of the freaking barrel and it would just like
Son of a bitch.
we ain't using the top end, Adidas brand gloves back then either.
No.
Just a rinky dink set your dad got at Dick's. But I gotta say, shit, we beat football to death. Have you watched any baseball?
I haven't watched any baseball.
The
My hockey team just dropped puck 23 minutes ago.
I can get their game on. I've been watching the. I wonder how
We
the
should fucking
Sabers did.
win this one. It's the fucking Ducks for crying out loud.
Well, the Ducks are starting a new era,
Yeah,
and the
well.
era is probably still losing. Sharks are also still horrible. There you go, Ducks cracking. There's a lot of hockey on tonight. I love it. We're so back, a real sport. None of that fake football shit.
That's what I'm well, you know.
But I'll give baseball its flowers. Exciting postseason so far, and the Yankees have lost.
Yep.
So love that. And I
Oh,
mean, I
you know
did
what
bet
we
on
can
them.
talk about for baseball? I know it's a couple weeks ago, but what the fuck happened? Sorry, Turks and Caicos. We just gave you praise for the fucking Giants.
The
What the
Mets.
fuck happened to the Mets? Like we're going to the playoffs. No, we're not. Fuck you.
Um, yeah, unmitigated disaster.
What the
And
fuck, man?
I gotta say, in the Mets defense too as well. Like I think they were pretty good last year. I think they made a good run.
And
They
they added Soto.
they bring Soto in, and it's like for these players, so much is expected of them. You know what? It's winning baseball now is not these types of guys. Oh my God, is Jackson Dart down? No, 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 no. Oh my God, he's down. Oh boy. Oh boy. Looking at and Russell Wilson's warming up. Oh boy.
Well,
Well, I love the Eagles live line right now. If anyone can
there
get
goes
that
the
for me right
Giants.
now.
The
If
Giants.
anyone can get Eagles live line, what happened? Oh no, is it bad? Is it bad? Eh, ankle. Hopefully not too bad. Oh, he immediately grabbed for his helmet though. I think it's bad. Man, the Giants just have no fucking luck, dude. I kind of got to say though, if you play that style of game, yeah, full weight on his ankle and immediate. Oh, you'll be all right, buddy. Come on, he's moving it. He's moving it. Get him up and play. Fuck. All right,
I need you to have 8 more passing attempts, motherfucker.
back to the Mets and our boy Turks and Caicos. I don't think that winning baseball is about having these huge overpaid stars and huge payrolls anymore. It's not. They can't really you can buy a certain player. And obviously baseball's budgets are unlimited. Unlimited. Like Russell. But that doesn't necessarily buy you wins. And I always go back to one of my favorite movies, sports movies of all time, Moneyball. We're trying to buy runs, which starts with base runners, which ultimately all equates to wins. And the Yankees are a perfect example of this too. They just hit a lot of dingers. They don't. really hit singles or like get, it's like all or nothing. And if you're not hitting them, then you're not winning. And like the Jays have a complete team that's like all good. They got Vlad Guerrero, our boy Ernie. SP played hockey with Ernie Clement. Now he's a star utility player for the Jays.
Really?
Oh yeah,
I didn't know that.
local kid. That was the jersey we got. The old man. Not your old man. Obviously, we got King Tomato. Um, so anyways, the different teams like the Mariners are kind of like that. The Brewers are kind of like that. Like the Mariners got Cal Raleigh, right? The switch hitting home run hitter.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't even think I can name a player on their fucking team. Like but they're good. You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
win because they get guys on base and they let their switch hitting catcher fucking hit 60 homers in 1 year, which is wild. Um, so that's
Yeah.
what wins now in baseball, and they're just like in the playoffs. Like even the Dodgers, they look okay. They're loaded, right? They're a loaded team in a way that's a little bit more sustainable than the Yankees are loaded. I could see it being, in Brewers Dodgers feels right to me.
You know, like the
Maybe
Royals in there?
they're out of the playoffs.
They're out? I don't know.
The
Yeah.
Royals.
Yeah.
First of all, they're an AL team. I was going NL there, and they didn't make the playoffs.
Good.
I don't think they did. No, not even the first round. They were somewhat close. I think. Yeah, I don't think they made it. It was the Red Sox had made it. I don't remember who else, but I could see it be the Jays World Series at this point. I'd hate to say Jays Dodgers, but it'll probably be. I'm gonna root for the Great Lakes game, which would be Toronto versus Milwaukee, and keep it regional. Um, not a lot. Again, not a lot of people will probably watch that because it's not the Yankees versus the Dodgers. But fuck it, the Yankees are already out. Might as well lose the Dodgers too. You can also see if the Phillies win again. So the Phillies are down 2-1 to the Dodgers, three best of five. If the Phillies win again in LA and they go back home, there might there'll be a problem. Then if they win that one in Philly, uh, I like their chances of going all the way again. And I love those fucking baby blue jerseys. They got the old '80s jerseys with the old school Philly logo, and like kind of baby bluish jerseys with the red. And it's so clean. It's so like '90s, '80s vibe to it. Um, that's a wrap on baseball. Oh, what's going on? Oh, Dable is screaming at the trainer. Dable is screaming at the trainer right now. Holy shit. He is bright red at the trainer. I have never seen that. Or like the team doctor. As Russell Wilson goes immediately 3 and out.
The
We sh-
Giants are imploding
I
now.
They're literally imploding before our very eyes live in this episode. Here I am going, I love watching Jackson Dart. Brian Dable's in love. Wait, what just
Fucking mush him
happened?
again, bro.
What
Mush
just
him again.
what just happened?
Hey,
Scatterboo. Wait,
Johnny.
Scatterboo. Okay, this is getting bizarre. So Scatterboo went into the blue tent and he's trying to say, hurry the fuck up to Scatterboo going like this. Oh, he's gonna get fined for that. He's trying to rush his players' medical entries back. Now there's like 6 people in the tent. What is going on in New York? MetLife, MetLife, MetLife Field. There's always weird fuckery in the injury tent. Something's going on there. Oh man, that's wild. Okay, we gave baseball its flowers.
Hockey.
Hockey.
Wild
So
predictions about hockey. Cracking all the way, motherfuckers.
here's a
I can't
wild
believe
prediction for
fucking
you.
Martians on the Panthers now.
Well, he's been on their team for. Oh, now Dable's apologizing to him. No, he's still red at the team doctor. Sorry, he's just still pissed off at the team doctor. What did he do, Dable? Just doing his fucking job. Just hothead. Just irresponsible. No care for his own players' safety. Marshawn got traded to the Panthers last year for their little cup run. I'm gonna just say it, man. The NHL has quickly become like what the NBA was for like the LeBron and Steph Curry Warriors era, which is just the same old teams.
Yeah.
Who are the top teams? Who's good every fucking year? Florida,
Florida,
Carolina, two southern fucking teams with hardly a fucking tax bracket, no income tax in those two
Vegas,
states. Vegas, Colorado is
Los
good again.
Angeles.
You know, LA, yeah, here
The
and there.
Kings.
I
Kings
mean,
are good. I
I'm
think
gonna go out
Girls
there
too much so.
here. I'll go out on a limb for this one for this prediction. Um, a team that hasn't won a Stanley Cup in the last, we'll say, 10 years will win a cup,
Okay.
which would exclude like the Panthers, Vegas, Lightning, basically all the teams that have been staples. I
That's a
guess
crack.
technically you'd
They
have to
haven't
throw
even been
the
around for
Capitals in
10
there.
years.
They were just a figment of some billionaire's imagination back then. I, yeah, I mean that'd be pretty crazy. The Kraken right now they're tied 1-1 with the Ducks, but they're getting crazy outplayed. Every time I look up there, it's in the Kraken zone. The Ducks are wearing some crazy white and red old school Duck logo. I think they officially went back to the old Duck logo, which is cool from
Mighty
D2.
Duck logo.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think they went back to they're wearing the D2. They are clean, man. Oh, Charlie Conway would be so proud. Um, I think I want it to be Edmonton's year. I want it to be McDavid's year to finally win a cup. I want Canada to finally get the cup back in some capacity. I have no faith in the Toronto Maple Leafs doing that. Even if they're good, it just won't happen. Here's another prediction I would say is a bit of a wild one, maybe not so wild. I think if the Senators are dog shit again this year, Brady Kachuk is getting traded to the Panthers. And then if that happens,
Brothers.
they easy three-peat. Like let's say the Panthers get a bunch of injuries.
Yeah.
Shit, maybe even Kachuk himself, Matt Kachuk's injured. And they got to make a move at the deadline. They're playoff bound again. There's no worries there. They're probably either safely in or should get in. But they got to make a move, for however many months are left of this season. And they look over and they're like, all right, fuck it. Ottawa, what do you want? We'll move mountains. Matt wants to play with his brother. He wants to get his brother's name on the cup too. Let's go. And if the Senators suck, and they're the Senators, so in recent years they usually do, and they don't really turn a profit because you're in Ottawa. So I just can see something, and maybe it wouldn't be the Panthers, but I can see Brady getting moved this year out of pure frustration, and that's a captain. He's been the captain of their team.
So with your point,
Yeah.
what if it gets traded to the Oilers and it's brother versus brother?
That would be good.
That would be interesting. And
Which,
a whole bunch of shit is talking about the Civil War now. So that what more
mm,
of a Civil
that would
War do
be
you
lit.
have? The
That would be
Civil
lit.
War game.
I
Brother
have,
versus brother.
yeah, I have, I like that. No, I actually, that'd be pretty sick. I don't see it happening. I feel like if he gets traded, he's probably going to want to go somewhere in America. Like he'd want to be like, I'm done with Canada. Um, Actually, if you don't know, if
Not
you
even
have Prime, I think it's on Prime. Um, they have an NHL show out now that kind of documented the entire season last year,
oh shit.
including a lot of the Kachucks. They have a Johnny Hockey episode, which bring your Kleenex to that one. It's still crazy to me that they lost Johnny Gaudreau to just on a bicycle with his brother, and but the episode with the Kachucks is good. They talk to Brady straight up of like, "Hey man, what's it like watching your brother win two fucking cups in a row and watching your old man cry over your brother being the one that finally got the Kachuk name on the cup?" And he's just like, "Yeah, I mean, I'm happy for him, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm a competitor, and I want to do that." That's kind of what got me into thinking, like, man, it ain't gonna happen in
Carolina?
Ottawa. Let me just tell you,
Carolina?
hey Brady, if you're somehow listening to this, it ain't gonna happen in Ottawa. So get the fuck out of there if you're able to work your way out. Be a
The
dick. Who
Kraken are
cares?
good. What if you
You're
just move straight
American.
across the fucking border to the Kraken?
Well, Ottawa's in the east side of
Oh,
Canada.
it's in the east. I thought Ottawa was in the west side.
You didn't know where Ottawa is?
Dude. I don't know Canada geography, brah. All right, I'm
Ottawa's
sorry.
Ottawa is the capital of Canada, and it's
Good
like
for it. I don't give a
I don't know,
shit.
4 hours from here, five
But
hours from here.
uh,
It's like in between
buzzword.
Montreal and
It's gonna be the
Toronto.
51st state in fucking 3 weeks. So
Well,
whatever.
the capital of the 51st state is Ottawa.
Ottawa. All right. Well, good to know.
Jackson Dart's back in the field. We're all
All right.
good.
I
Brian
need
Dable is no
8
longer
more.
about to have an entire conniption fit, and his blood pressure is immediately back down below his belt.
I need
Um,
I need 8 more passing attempts out of him.
they're up by
And they're
10 with
up by
13 to
10.
go.
Yeah, they're up by 10 with 13 to go. Fuck me.
I'm not liking
Pass
your
the
chances,
ball.
brother.
Pass the
I'm just
ball.
gonna keep it a buck. I love that new phrase, by the way. Keep
Keeping
it
it
a
a buck.
buck. Keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a. I've been using that a lot. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. All right. I just love it. Just rolls off the tongue so well. Every now and then, like aura. I think is funny. Oh, there's the pass attempts.
All right.
Um,
It doesn't have to be completed or nothing. It just has to be an
he
attempt.
caught it. Yeah, I mean, barely. I mean, they might look at that one again, but it doesn't matter. He threw it.
He threw it.
Um, some of the other Riz, I like. He's got a lot of Riz. It just feels funny saying it when you're our age. No cap for real on God. Like we make fun of it, right? But like keep it a buck. Keep it a buck.
Keep it a buck.
Anyone could say keep it a buck. My grandfather could say keep it a buck. They'd be like, keep it a buck.
I'm gonna keep you
I'm
at a
gonna
buck with you, man.
I might use that phrase from now until the rest of my life. I truly I'm like, I love that phrase so much, dude. I'm gonna keep it a buck. No. Here, I'm gonna keep it a buck, dude. Yeah.
It's yours.
I've taken that from the kids and I've made it my own. No, did he just throw a pick? Looked like a
Don't
pass
care.
attempt.
Still a
Don't
pass.
matter. Oh, they ruled that incomplete. Shit. All right. Well, actually, you kind of want this. You want the Eagles to go down and score, so they're going to punt it back to them.
Sweet.
Just keeping it a buck, dude.
So crazy predictions about NHL. You've already said Edmonton
I would.
Oilers are for the cup.
Oilers win it. It's their year to do it.
Brady to
And Brady to the Panthers, or Brady to an American contender. I don't know. What kind of makes sense to me is it'd make it like it wouldn't necessarily be. They probably would trade him to somewhere in the West, realistically, if they wanted to be like, oh, we're not going to trade him to any of our,
Golden Knights.
division people.
Fucking Las Vegas Golden
I,
Knights.
I was going to say Vegas or Colorado. Colorado with him would be unstoppable.
Yeah, Colorado would be.
Oh, Colorado!
Colorado would
Like
be
imagine
fucking
a
last year.
Brady Kachuk versus Matthew Kachuk. Colorado versus Florida. I just feel like Colorado's won it before and they have the moxie. So that kind of goes against my theory of a team that has won it in the last 10 years. But like if Brady Kachuk is traded to Colorado, that's an unbelievable matchup. If, Florida makes it all the way back again, which they have now, 3 years in a row? This would be their fourth time in a row going.
I mean, they're good.
They're very good. They're very good.
They got my man
And
Carter Verhaeghe on that fucking team, man.
yep. No more
That dude
Barkov
is
though. I don't know where he went, but I don't think they have him anymore.
that
They
Carter
got some other
Verhaeghe
kid though.
is always up there with the fucking goals though for end of
Yeah.
year. He's always up there.
I gotta figure out. I gotta look a little bit more into hockey as the season goes on. I do want to do more hockey though. Um, the I want to say this could be total bullshit, but I think I saw this, which is wild. The Oilers and the Panthers traded prospects, like, which is just weird. Like the two teams that have played in the back-to-back Super Bowls. That might be a shot where I do need a nice tea though. Back-to-back Cup finals. They have usually with prospects like trade it away if the guy is clearly like a bust and then he'll never play, or
Yeah.
it's like you're trading in for a guy that's about to get a good contract or this is like these are like could be two potential starters that you don't see that very often is like especially two teams that just are under a little bit of a rivalry now in the
Yeah,
finals, just
that's great.
traded prospects. And they're like, yeah, this one guy for the Panthers could potentially be a big forward for like a Barkov type. I was like, no, why not? The rich get richer.
No shit. Fuck them. Jesus Christ. What else we got?
You know how I feel about how Florida and Southern based teams have
Yeah.
gotten so good at hockey. They're just unworthy.
Well, fucking money pays and no taxes really helps.
Been on that for a while, man, and it means more to those guys, to the hockey players that don't make as much. Every fucking dollar counts when you're looking at million
Imagine you're
dollar,
the
$2 million
Rangers.
contracts.
Imagine you're the fucking New York Rangers and half your check just goes poof away.
Yeah,
It's
or the
ridiculous.
Sabres.
Or the Sabres.
It's half the reason why we don't have palm trees.
See how I led you into that one?
Yeah, I appreciate that. Nice assist, buddy. I appreciate the assist on that. Great pass. Great pass, buddy. Fucking didn't even see it coming till the last minute. I okay, so the preview, we'll get into this. This is gonna be fucking fun this year, dude. You know that 2026 is the Winter Olympics,
Yeah.
and they've signed off on the pros being able to go again.
Oh boy.
So we're gonna get another. I guarantee they're gonna put randomly the US and Canada in the same group, and they'll fill in the rest with like Belarus and you know Kazakhstan. They'll have the other two teams be so bad that no
Yeah.
matter what, those two will move on to the next round, to the the round robin or whatever, or the non-round robin. But I mean, either way, I love when they got best on best, and the Four Nations was cool, but you didn't really have the best
No.
countries in it, if you know what I mean. So hopefully there's a peace deal in Ukraine that will follow up the peace deal in Gaza so that we can start having Russian athletes out there performing again because, they're responsible for a war. Like, if it's over, we can have them back. You know what? We might even let them use their flag. We don't have to do OAR anymore. Like they're a fucking freewheeling folk band from Russia called OAR. That was a
We need
crazy
we need
game
more
of
banjo.
poker. I've lost it all. I've lost it all.
Always bring it down.
Someday I'll be back again in the Olympics with my flag. Wasn't my best Russian impression. I struggle with the Russian accent. I did my best.
Vodka. That's all I got.
Both, both someday I'll be back again in my Russian.
Sounds a little German. I don't know.
I'd struggle with it. All Eastern Europeans, I just struggle with those ones a little bit. But I want best on best. I want sure throw Sweden and Finland in there. They did so well in Four Nations. Uh, you get the Russian team in there. You got a legit tournament, and then the Czechs are pretty good. Um,
I can't wait
you
for
know,
curling.
curling. You know, we should do that would be fun if we got an event with all the gamblers together to go curling. And we can't get them to do anything together, but maybe if we threw curling out there because the local one, I don't even know this if you've ever been there. You ever been to
No,
the
I didn't
local
know there was
curling club?
a
There's a
curling
there's
club.
a curling club and it's got a bar.
Let's go.
It's and it's funny. I was just actually talking about this earlier. It was at our work event because someone brought up curling, and they were like, "Have you been there?" Like, yeah, I've been there. I'm like, dude, it's tiring. Like, it's like your arms when you're done. Like, you're like, holy shit. Like, it's a lot of
Oh
just
yeah.
constant. And I'm like, man, you gain a tremendous amount of respect. Is that a pick six? That might be a Jalen Hurts pick six. No, they're gonna catch him. That's a Jalen Hurts pick though. Wowza. Giants are for real. Giants are for biz.
Where do you end up?
Uh, like the 20, like Eagles
Alright.
20, 15. Like
Hey,
it's
you
yeah,
can pass
definitely a
it from the
pick.
20. You can pass it from the
Oh,
20.
the people of Jersey are just losing their minds tonight. Oh, and the Ducks just scored in the crack, and your goalie's pissed. They're gonna want that back. Just keeping everyone updated here on all angles. Oh, we got West Coast hockey over here. We got East Coast football over here. It's perfect. It could be better than a Thursday night with some coffee and iced tea. We get
Weird combo.
uh anyways, curling, extremely tiring. And a lot of you have the one shoe, you have there's one shoe with the spikes with the grip, and then your other shoe is, just like your sneaker. I honestly, I think you might wear specific shoes. Like they have to be like flat, shoes, but like your one foot has the spikes. So that's your push foot. So you kind of get used to like, just kind of skiing yourself down.
Yeah.
And then, and then it's like, I can't remember if how it was like set up where you can like, do it. And then you start, it's hard. It's really hard. Like when you're the releaser,
Yeah.
like
You
I don't know
gotta
how they
have
do
it
it.
nose
You have to have it
spin.
like nose down. Like you have to. It's so exact. Like the way
Mhm.
that they do it. Like they're not just doing that to look a certain way when like that. You have to be perfectly balanced in a way of like your body, and then you can at the last second you just kind of like turn it one way or the other to get the spin, and then you just let
Just let it
you
go.
know Newton's law of gravity or motion or whatever the fuck that fucking thing is just to take it over. And it's fun to do once every 5 years. You know,
And then you
you
realize,
get
"Oh,
it,
fuck, this is
and you're
tiring."
like, it's so tired. Like we had fun though.
And
When we
I'm
went, I
drinking?
was
Jesus Christ.
yeah, we went as a work function. I don't remember what job it was. It might have been at least a job or two ago. It might have been my last job before this one. Everyone thought the same thing. We're the only people in there. No one else there. Like 4 lanes of curling and a bar at like 1 in the afternoon. It was like we got the place to ourselves. This is thick. And it is cold. So, bundle up, but curling would be fun. So
Curling would be fun.
it is possible. We can curl where we are.
That's insane. We should definitely set that up.
Winter Olympics, I'm obviously a big hockey fan. I watch that. I do love curling, and it always seems like it's on.
Oh,
I'm not a huge fan of anything really ski related unless it's the downhill shit where they gotta
the
you know, like
slalom.
the long jump. I think that's whatever that is.
That shit's impressive, though.
It is impressive, but it's like
Are you really doing anything?
it's the
You're kinda
same
just
thing
you're
every single
following the
time. You know what I
style.
mean? Yeah, like it's the same thing. And I think, and this is on the other
The
side of it. Like I get,
bobsleds?
I get why that's an Olympic sport, but I don't want to watch it. I
Yeah.
actually kind of like the bobsleds. Bobsleds is cool, or
Love
the
the
skeleton.
bobsled.
The skeleton, like when they're going down, like on their backs, and it's just one of them, and they're just
Yeah.
or like luge.
Going 90
Oh man,
miles an hour down a fucking ice tunnel. What the fuck?
talk about talk about having some fucking antelopes between your legs. I mean, those people are mad. Like that's what I love of the Olympic sports in the winter. It's like it almost could kill you. Like it's
Have
it's
you
like if
seen
you
some of
fuck
those
up,
bobsled wrecks? Oh my
yeah,
god.
like even like like the long ones, like that could be fucked up. Or people doing the downhill, like the moguls. They're going through, and it's like, I mean, man, you miss one little turn of your ski, and
Oh shit.
you're just like head over heels
You're
down the freaking mountain.
down the
I mean, like
mountain 90
that's
feet
why, like, I
fucking
mean,
finish.
to me, like Winter Olympics are just cutthroat. Like, you go from like potentially could kill yourself on a ski or a luge to like some people just tossing rocks and doing the whole and then the greatest, fastest sport on earth, hockey. So I love the Winter Olympics. Where do you find any type of threat to your life in the Summer Olympics? How do you call it a sport? How do you call that the Olympics?
I mean, shot put could be kind of dangerous.
The only thing I can think of is like, well, Scatterboo touchdown. Now he just did a cartwheel backflip.
That's great.
Giants are up. Giants are up 17 in New
Scadaboo
York right
just
now.
scored 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, Scatterboo,
Who
Scatterboo, Scatterboo.
who
The
sat
Eagles
Scadaboo?
sucked. It's funny, everybody wrote them off too. Every a show I was watching earlier, every single person picked the Eagles. Half the people were like, the Giants have no chance. This is just the Eagles get right game. And now there's Dable getting ready to make out with Jackson Dart again.
Jesus
He
Christ.
just can't hide his emotion with that man. Um, what were we talking about? Winter Olympics, people dying. What was Where are we going with that? Oh, the Summer Olympics. So, what is it called? The vault? Not the Is it the vault? The one where they run with the stick
Oh, the pole
and
vault? Yeah.
pole vault, and I mean that. I've always wondered like what happens if he just like sticks in the wrong spot and just goes like it could impale you basically from the force, or you just biff it. I mean, I know they have like the big pads, but like, what if you just like totally biff it to the right and like you're off where the pads
They
are
have
coming
the
slamming down?
the people have pads that they rush in with.
Oh, they got the Russian pads.
Yeah.
I was gonna say people just stand by the side and just try to catch. They have trained catchers on the side
I
for the
mean,
bodies that come flying.
kinda.
By the way, I know you probably don't follow them, and here's a free plug. But First Take, or no, Pardon My Take, the Barstool podcast, posted a video a couple of hours ago that said,
Yeah.
"Is this real?" And it's so clearly AI, and it's like I'm talking like morbidly obese people doing pole vaults, and it's like so clearly fake. Like some of them just keep floating upwards, and like others just like like just tumble into it. It is so funny. I am like, dude, A- AI. Like you've seen the one where it's so bad. It was so bad. It was the song by System of a Down, Chop
Yeah.
Suey,
Okay.
and the entire band are just people with Down syndrome.
Oh,
It's the song, and it's at a concert, and it's like wake up, wake up, and everyone in the crowd. It's just like, oh my god, I can't unsee that. I can never unsee that. And thanks AI for ruining that song to me forever. Like it's one of my favorite songs. I used to listen to it before every high school hockey game, and now I can't even listen to it without thinking that's fucking. It's just ruined it for me.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, the you
Oh,
gotta look it up. It's just the AI videos are insane. Like, have you seen the ones where they try to do football?
no.
So every single one has like what sounds like a real clip, like an audio of a game. So it's the background noise of the crowd, the audio. Here goes Josh Allen, and it was like a Bills one. It's drop back looking for Stephon Diggs. And it's like Josh Allen with the ball, and then there's like first there's like a full line it looks real, and then all of a sudden players on the line disappear, and then he drops back, and he just goes. It's like a fever dream, like, and he literally it goes like he like throws it like straight up into the air, like just like this,
There
and
you
it like
go.
and it goes up, and he's on like the 40-yard line. It goes like this, and then it just floats from over there short, drops before the end zone with players like falling around it and like, "Hot stuff on Diggs." I'm like, yeah, we're a ways away before we think anything we're watching is like that was so and it's like it's trying so hard to look like a real game, and it's like pretty close, but then you look at it and you're like, I feel like I'm on mushrooms. Like it's like that can't really be happening.
What happened? God damn it. I'm
Uh-oh.
still here.
I was gonna say, is it Johnny Solo? That's okay. I'll just chill here watching Scatterbu doing backflips for the rest of the evening. I also need to pack a freshie because
No need to.
my J ski is done. Are we done?
I think we're gonna wrap up soon. I mean,
We gotta wrap it.
it's 11 o'clock. I gotta go to work in the morning.
That's fair. That's fair. It's Thursday night, and I'm not going. Well, I'm working, but I'm working from home. I usually work from home on Fridays, but now we got one car, so
You stuck.
I am stuck at home. I am stuck at home. Well, it's fun. It's
Yeah.
NFL. We
Oh,
hit
wait.
a lot of sports tonight.
A lot of sports.
Do you want to wrap it up with any? I mean, we'll say we'll toot it here. Call it 1:30. Got any good fights coming up? Anything for the fans to look for?
Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gahn for the heavyweight championship belt. Uh, Recently, Poatan just reclaimed his belt in 1 minute and 20 seconds after losing to Magomed Ankalaev. And exactly what I said is going to happen is happening. If you haven't
Mm,
heard, Poatan said that he's moving up to heavyweight and he wants to meet John Jones at the White House event. So
mm,
if you didn't hear me before, hear me now. It's fucking happening. I told you John Jones is going to retire so that he can relinquish the belt to Tom Aspinall. Then he can go fight Poatan because that's the money fight. That's the fight they
hmm.
want. And
Okay,
this is all leading up to that. And
gotcha.
it's kind of infuriating actually
It's
because I literally called it and it's playing out before my eyes and I knew it was going to happen because
and
he's
you didn't
afraid of
want it to
Tom
happen.
I didn't want it to happen. He's afraid of Tom Aspinall Because Poatan, guess what? Doesn't fucking wrestle. You know what John Jones does?
Yeah.
Wrestles a lot. Like he's a wrestler. You know what Tom Aspinall does?
He's a wrestler.
He's a jujitsu guy, so he knows what the fuck he's
Mm,
doing.
yeah.
So he's afraid of
Interesting.
Tom Aspinall.
It makes sense. I mean, when is that White House fight? When is that
2026.
card?
I
Yeah,
think
like
it's going to
when?
be
Like
International Fight Week of 2026.
what week is that?
Uh,
Like what month?
July 4th. It's going to be July 4th.
It's the 4th of July.
Yeah,
I had a
it's going to be
feeling.
the 250th fucking anniversary.
And we're gonna do fighting
Fuck yeah.
on the White
I
House
listen.
lawn.
I will be the first one to admit that I do not agree with this. I think this is grotesque. I don't think the PR for Donald Trump is thinking right now
No,
because
no.
this is a mark on our country. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's a mark.
Even
Like you're fucking
even
holding
as a
a.
guy who is so into UFC.
I love UFC. We'll never stop watching UFC, but you're literally putting human cockfighting on the presidential lawn,
Yeah,
and I love it. Think it's a great sport. Wish I could fucking participate in it, but should not be at the White House
no,
in any
me neither.
sense.
That's a bit. It's a bit far for me. I'll
Yeah.
watch, but
I'll
especially on,
watch it. Don't think I won't watch it. There's gonna be some good
you know,
fights.
I
It's
thought about
definitely not
this
gonna be
too.
Conor McGregor either because he just got fucking pot for anti-doping policy. Fucking idiot.
On a day that's like such symbolic for America, like all Americans, like the 250th, like we weren't alive for the 200th birthday of America, and God willing we'll be alive for the 300th, but we know, like this is pretty much the biggest one that we're kind of guaranteed to get. It's 250.
Yeah,
We don't even know if America's around in fucking
yeah.
50 years.
We may not
So
make it
like,
275. So
yeah. So, in that aspect, it's like a little tone deaf to like just, man, can't you just make it as fucking patriotic as you want?
that's what I'm saying.
Hey, shit, have a military parade. Fucking
Oh
do it.
yeah,
Why
fucking
not? It's
take
it's
down
it's
broad.
due. It's
Fuck yeah.
250. It's 250. It's a big year. Like you said, human cockfighting on the fucking White House lawn.
Thanks, Dana, for putting the mat as the American flag. I'm really
Yeah.
glad we got the patriotism on the American lawn. Like,
Not
what
to
are we doing?
mention what fucking security risk that is. That is a Secret Service nightmare.
How many people are going to be there?
It's
And
going to be invite only,
and it's going to
but
be on the lawn. So how many bleachers are you going to
I think
have?
he said they were talking about it. He was on the herd actually, which is wild. He was on Colin Coward show, Dana. And
It was on 2020 or 60 minutes or
he
something.
was said he said I want to say he said like a couple thousand or like a select like 1,000, maybe not many would be there, but they're gonna have like in a park that's like adjacent to the White House,
A
like
screen.
huge, like yeah, like 50, 100,000 people, like a ton of people.
So you're going to
That's
fucking
also a fucking risk.
oh
Like,
shit.
just there's so much just why
Yeah.
do that involved. That's like I almost feel like it's not gonna happen. Something will happen like
Well, the government okay, back into the
maybe
conspiracy
we just
part of this
move this into
episode.
the arena over in DC.
Well, I mean, fucking, we're already in government shutdown, and it's been fucking damn near a week already. So,
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
shut down. NASA can't look
no
at the
fucking.
three eye atlas. Imagine
Man,
that.
don't worry about that bullshit, man. Don't worry about it. If they're already here, so what's there to worry
Well,
about?
we know that, but it's just like it's to me, it's just come on, come up with something fake that we can all poke holes at. Why is no one saying anything?
Because it's real, and that's part of the reason why it's shut down. Because so that they can monitor it without being suspicious of.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
we're in government
love
shutdown. We're not watching it. Yeah, you are. Fuck.
I love the you know I don't really follow many of them anymore. I know that's like when we almost started the podcast on was like the astrology of it all, and we
Yeah,
should probably do one of those episodes sometime. But like the ones that are like, they kind of fight back and forth, like the individual astronomers that
yeah.
are on X. And you'll see some really bad ones that are like that's just clearly fake. Like, okay. but other ones that are like they're questioning like, man, like I'm a believer that the grainier a picture is, the more real it is. Like the shittier the quality picture, image, whatever, the more I'm like, that can't be doctored. Like maybe it could, obviously, technology, AI, and everything, but like caught this on my, and it's like a reputable, somewhat like this person's clearly been around for a while doing it. They have other previously documented pictures like that,
Yeah.
and he goes, "I saw this." And he's like, "And I had never seen anything like this." It's like there's the middle part, and then it like expands out. It's like flat, like perfectly fucking flat, like a mothership.
Where
You
was it?
know, it was just whatever he saw it, like pictured it when it flew by, and now it's behind the sun. Then it's gonna come back out, and they're gonna be
Oh,
like,
it's the three-eye atlas you're talking
"Surprise!" We can't see it when it goes behind the sun. So when it comes back, it's gonna be holding a freaking 12 gauge, being like, "Give us your planet."
Even if they do, at this point, they probably got a better system than we got right now.
Yeah, I'd probably take it.
I mean, what the fuck are we gonna do? I mean,
Scadaboo is just running through the eagle. I can't believe he's still in the game. It's just racking up yardage.
I
I
need him to pass.
It doesn't look like it's gonna happen, brother. Oh, the Giants fans are drunk and yelling and
All
pointing
I
and
need is Theo Johnson for one more reception.
I don't know. How'd that players only meeting go for those guys though? The trio all chatting it up this past week. It's so funny. When teams do that, you know they're cooked.
Who was that? AJ Brown?
AJ Brown, Saquon Barkley, and Jalen Hurts had a 2 hour meeting together.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Just them three. Talk about the state of the team, what we gotta do.
Not
And I guess what they
lose.
gotta do is get the shit kicked out of them by Scatterboo
And Jackson Dart.
and fucking risen ass Jackson Dart. Just keep
Give
it
me
in
a
a buck,
Theo
man.
Johnson fucking touch or catch. God damn it!
I'll write it out for you, but I just don't see it happening.
5 minutes left. They could fucking just. You know what? We're putting a whomping on these Eagles. Do a Dan Campbell.
They could toy with them. They could toy. They'll do a little Dan Campbell action. All right. Well, I'll keep it a buck, man.
Keep it
Guess
in
we're
a buck.
done.
Yeah, let's fucking so next week we've been doing it on Tuesdays, so let's keep it on Tuesdays. I know I had some shit going on in my life on Tuesday, so thank you for
No, I know, and prayers for
postponing.
that, man. I love you guys. It's tough, dude.
Yeah,
Well,
it's terrible, but what
ugh,
we're getting through it, so we're working with it. And he doesn't seem phased by it at all. So right now it's good. So we're gonna keep it that way.
just love the boy.
Yep.
Ugh, um, yeah, we'll see. I mean, I at this point, this work is a bit fluctuating from week to week, but I think we should be able to do a Tuesday or Wednesday episode next week. But we'll figure it out.
All right.
Um, Loving these sober episodes. It's fun. I'm not necessarily like quote unquote sober, but like I ain't drinking.
Yeah.
It's enjoyable. I actually, I won't wake up feeling like absolute dog water in the morning.
And we can have like a sensible progression of conversation.
Structure.
Not like you remember in 92 what?
We're just like dead air. Oh yeah. Oh, it's fun. It's
Uh,
always a hoot.
all right. Well,
That does it for Mortal Sportsman. Y'all take it easy.
peace. Hit the button, asshole.